Following his long-deserved promotion to the rank of captain, Benjamin Sisko is ordered by Ambassador Krasinski to take the Defiant to patrol the Tzenkethi border due to rumors of a coup on the Tzenkethi homeworld. The ambassador is accompanying the Defiant, serving as an observer on the mission. It is eventually revealed that the entire justification for the mission was falsified by the Dominion, who are looking to start a war between the Federation and the Tzenkethi. And Ambassador Krasinski turns out to be a Changeling infiltrator. The crew attempts to ferret out the Changeling through a variety of methods, including blood screenings and phaser sweeps. Eventually, things come to a head when Captain Sisko orders the Defiant's destruction rather than allow it to spark hostilities between the Tzenkethi and the Federation. In a showdown in the engine room with Odo, the Founder is mortally injured, and Odo becomes the first Changeling to ever harm another. As the episode draws to a close, we learn that the Founders have infiltrated the Alpha Quadrant, ending Season 3 on a particularly dark and terrifying note. Star Trek Deep Space Nine had a tendency to not do strict cliffhanger endings to its seasons, a la episodes like TNG's The Best of Both Worlds or Redemption. Rather, the season finales of Deep Space Nine tended to set up a general state of affairs or mood for the following season. In this respect, The Adversary plays as a typical DS9 finale, setting up a mood of suspicion and paranoia for Season 4, with the dark specter of changeling infiltrators having spread throughout the Alpha Quadrant. The episode itself plays on the viewer's sense of tension, as the changeling continues to wreak havoc on the Defiant, pushing it closer and closer to its intended target. The stakes get ever higher. The paranoia among the Defiant crew is well played, and you get a real sense of the claustrophobic and cramped nature of the ship. The atmosphere created by director Alexander Singer is perfect for the suspicion and paranoia rampant throughout the episode. We as viewers are able to put ourselves alongside the heroes and experience the foreboding and doubt right along with them. Finally, Benjamin Sisko gets some of the recognition he deserved from the very beginning when he is promoted to the rank of captain. Just like Michael Burnham in Star Trek Discovery 26 years later, our main character becomes a captain in the Season 3 finale. I wonder how many people watching this will agree with me that the show should have gone even further, perhaps eventually making Sisko an admiral? This little scene between Captain Sisko and Michael Eddington is a favorite of mine. I really enjoyed the slow introduction of his character throughout Seasons 3 and 4. Apparently, after this episode, fans were convinced that Eddington would turn out to be a changeling infiltrator. Catching wind of this, the producers decided then and there that Eddington would never be revealed as a changeling. Of course, we all know his story would take some even more interesting turns over the course of the Deep Space Nine series. Also, in this scene, we see a really cool USS Defiant mug. I have an awesome friend, Bobby, who lovingly recreated that mug for me when she saw how cool I thought it was. Shout out to you, Bobby. Thank you so much. I also really enjoyed the aforementioned sense of tension and paranoia in this episode, particularly as the auto-destruct counts down, the tension ramps up, and the actors play this very well. The final confrontation between Odo and the Changeling is pivotal and represents a turning point for the series. The fallout from this incident would be fully realized a year later in the Season 4 finale, Broken Link, but we wouldn't have to wait too long for the invasion of the Alpha Quadrant to begin, with this episode setting the stage for Season 4 with an ominous warning from Odo.
He said, "You're too late. We are everywhere."
With no cuts away to indicate the passage of time, the self-destruct countdown goes from 9 minutes 55 seconds to 7 minutes in the space of about 15 seconds. That's a little bit worrisome. This episode marks the first appearance of the Defiant engine room set. Fittingly for the compact USS Defiant, the engine room is a smaller, more cramped version of previously seen Starship engineering sets. During a conversation between Sisko and Dax, we learn that Cassidy Yates is hauling a shipment of duridium ore to planet Soleus 5. You might remember diridium ore playing a key role in the DS9 Season 1 episode of The Passenger, in which we learn that the Kobliad species requires diridium in order to survive, making it a precious and much sought-after commodity. Soleus 5 was first seen in the TNG Season 2 episode Loud as a Whisper. It was the planet on which negotiator Riva was attempting to bring two warring parties together to end their war. My final rating for The Adversary is an impressive 4 out of 5 stars. I love a lot about this episode. The atmosphere, the performances, and the advancement of the overall story of Deep Space Nine makes this an essential part of any rewatch.
Well, now that you have another pip on your collar, does that mean I can't disagree with you anymore?
No, it just means I'm never wrong.
We'll see about that. Don't you trust me?
No, I don't.
I know exactly how you feel.
Look, I've more important things to do than play Choose the Changeling.